Okay, so last time, a lot happened. Like, we fought Baphomet, and Baphomet is dead? Question mark? He definitely got hurt. Tried to gromp and squab a proper Bristol fashion, but I missed lunch. Subbed instead and lost all my tiddles while listening to Bit of Bing Bong Bing. So, what Wolf is talking about there is, tiddlywinks terminology. I don't know how many people are familiar with tiddlywinks, but we had a bit of a thing in the Discord today, where tiddlywinks was brought up for whatever reason, and so I started looking up the terminology of tiddlywinks out of curiosity, so I could like play into it and be like, oh yes, obviously things make sense. And the fucking, I think someone's, there may either tiddlywinks is fucking stupid. You know tiddlywinks, it's the thing where you have like a counter and then you like ping the counter with your other counter to try and get points. But I think either tiddlywinks is insane, or there has been some Wikipedia graffiti going on. So the kinds of terminology there is, I was lost as soon as I heard tiddlywinks. So, do I need to like pull up a browser or something to show you fucking tiddlywinks? Because I'll oh, but it might break everything. Hang on. So I'm gonna just get the pictures from the Discord actually, from earlier. So it may be called something else for other people in different regions. Yeah. Shit. Look what you caused. This is important. Okay, so hang on, we can get the SMT music back on. So this is tiddlywinks. Are you familiar with this? Where you like ping the counters with another counter? It's like a game from forever ago. But that's tiddlywinks. And I hope that I don't seem even more insane now. Looks fake? You look... never mind. Anyway, I looked at the terminology and I think there might be some messing around going on here. Such as, there is a... I don't know, tiddlywinks sound like a kink? But it's real! You just looked at it! It's like a board game thing. But there's terminology like a boondock, a Bristol, a crud. There's one just called a good shot, which is apparently named after John Good. It's not just a good shot, it's just John Good. There's a gromp, there's a shot called the John Lennon Memorial Shot, which is a simultaneous boondock and a squap at the same time. There's a scrunge, a squidger, which is when the disc is used to shoot a wink, just so you were aware. The squap is to play a wink so that it comes down to rest upon another wink. The winks are the things that you ping, by the way. The tiddles are when the points is calculated when determining the finishing placement of winkers in a tiddlywinks game. Excuse me, what? This is real! Well, that's the thing, is I don't think it is the tiddles. Yeah, tiddles. No, tiddlies, sorry. There's also a sub, which is to play a wink so that unintentionally ends up under another wink, which I guess implies that if you intentionally do it, then it is no longer a sub. There's a lot in here. Yeah, exactly, Wolf. That's what I've been saying. And I'm not making this up. It's here. And we were talking about it in the Discord earlier. Because I knew what tiddlywinks was, but what the fuck is going on with that terminology area? Okay, right. Thank you for bringing that up naturally, because I was going to try and do that myself, but now I didn't need to. I thought this was 14 music for a second then. I was like, why is Spotify still playing? Are these Tiddlywinks in the room with us right now? I don't think I have any in here. I know we played a lot of Tiddlywinks previously. You gotta slop the bangers to scream the dip-dop. Yeah, see, you're getting it. You're figuring it out. Well done. I'm proud of you. Oh, yeah. So there was the 3 different dilemmas going on. And I wanted to do some side quests. But the side quests are not allowed because I need to do the main things. But there's the Tiddlywinks dilemma. I can't wait to try and bring it up during FF14 tomorrow. Even though it's the kind of conversation that I go into that group prepared and ready and like, dude, you guys gotta hear this. It's insane. What am I talking? What, like, listen to this.
Isabel.
And then it just kind of gets blanked. What an odd conversation to start off with. I was gonna bring it up one way or another, regardless of what happened. I had 4 hours to find a way to naturally bring up Tiddlywinks. And I have success. Well, I didn't do it. Wolf did it for me. It's perfect. And if too much of today goes on, and someone comes in and Tiddlywinks gets brought up again, I will do that entire rigmarole all over. I'm serious. Do you get a promotion? No.
Lord, milady.
Of course not.
The dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
Dude, I loved seeing Wolf showing up in Bobcat's chat yesterday, the other day. Was it yesterday?
Different.
It was yesterday.
They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
You now promoted to streamer. Fuck!
Artemis thralls.
No!
And what of your mistress?
My
Is
place!
she here?
What's that make me?
No. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
It's not Jill's outfit, default outfit? No, it's her Shiva outfit. She has her default one, and then she has the Shiva one. And I put the Shiva one on because I like it. And now, when I watch Mike and I see Jill wearing her normal outfit, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That's not Jill. Who is this imposter? And I haven't commented on it because I know I'm the idiot. And I don't think he has it. I don't know what you do to unlock it. I could change Torgal as well. And myself. I'm Clive. But I can't.
Half the garrison's been
I don't like
slaughtered
those
by
ones
things.
as much.
We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
Wait, wasn't this the same soldier that was just like,
Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And
like
protect them
flat-faced and just like,
because they
oh
are
no,
my charges,
they're
and
dead.
That is my duty.
I don't know.
In
I didn't
case
know
you
one
have
paid
forgotten,
attention to the
people of
Tatien
this
line.
town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers.
I'll be lurking
your
as Bo plays some
lovers.
Death Stranding. Ping me or
So
something
you
if
have
you
a
need me, but I
choice.
expect chat will
Lay
behave.
down your
Yeah.
sword and watch as they are
Chat's pretty...
slaughtered,
Since
or take
ever
it
since
up
the first
and do
stream
what
where
is
chat went
right.
feral, everyone's pretty behaved during FF16 specifically.
Speaks the truth, you know. This here,
Actually,
that's all we have. It's all that's left.
I remember
What we
the...
have left is our
I remember,
lives. Do you really want us to lose
the
them as
magic
well?
missile chaos
don't
from
have
last
to.
stream.
Look, there's a cask under
That
the
went
captain's
on.
bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a
Quickly,
word.
let's alcohol.
Ah, Clive.
I
didn't
wonder, what
expect
is the
help to
threat there?
arrive so
I need
quickly.
you to go lurk as
And
both play some
so
Death
to take
Stranding. We'll
matters
ping
into
you
my own
if we
hands.
need you or something,
was
but
a noble
surely we'll
effort.
behave. What?
But I thought
What is
you
going
might
on?
still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs.
All right, Isabel, take
What
it
we
easy.
need to consider is where the creatures came from.
My mods suck.
The way the
Okay.
survivors speak of them.
I'll take
one
that on
think they
board.
appeared out of
Thank
thin
you.
air. And perhaps they did.
Time to
It's hard to know
mod
what to
Deacon
believe
and
these
Sussy.
days.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes? What
Oh.
happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so
Sussy got
I
shot.
went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow.
It just means that you get an extra little spot in
I never did get to
in
the
the first messages
to us.
box that I have. Oh yeah.
Appreciate it.
My family. They're
Yeah,
still in the
libel,
capital.
winter 580.
Yeah, libel. Weird. Thank you, Clove. Wait, 21 months. I swear you were at 12 months
see the
like
creatures
2
that
months
attacked
ago.
you?
I don't know what. Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah,
Thank you so. 21 months is
they
a
came out
long
of
time.
nowhere.
What?
They went for Joseph
Thank you.
first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you
What?
remember where you were?
Okay, normally the like
road
bigger
from
numbers
Oriflamme.
don't throw me off, but for some reason
just
that's
past Moor when-
wild.
When? Where's
Can I send it in the form of a Word document? I'd rather it as a PDF, but
Just rest now.
I'll accept whatever.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Head for more thralls. You crazy? We don't need
Assume you have a
more.
plan.
But yeah, hi Clove, welcome in. How's it going? We were talking about tiddlywinks earlier.
It was all they could do to escape.
Give a quick recap.
They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Come on.
Oh, we were indeed. I do not know how to turn a Word document into a PDF. Awful customer service. I'm leaving. Bye. Well, it's been a good run. Well, this. Also, hi, I'm okay. How y'all doing? I'm great. I'm in a great mood. I just had lots of food. And I've had a fun start. Even though there's nothing really happening in the game at the moment. These are very quiet quests. Like, I was supposed to take a little bit of time to do some side quests, but I feel like these are effectively it already. Remember I had the high note that I ended off on? I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I just like it. With defeating what's his name? Svarog? Like at a level that I was not, like I was way under leveled for Svarog, but I did it anyway. Pretty happy with myself. You like my wings? Thank you. We got new powers last stream. I don't know
Should I prime?
how much you may have seen.
Save your strength.
But we can do dragon things now. Pretty neat. I may have to leave here soon. We have a new girl that we're training. Oh, right, okay. Do you mean at some point you're definitely gonna be leaving? And it's just maybe it's soon? Or you may not have to. There we go. Do that again. Ow. Do that again. One more time. There we go. Warriors of Light. Sorry, I need to shut up about FF14 for the rest of today.
You are a lucky man.
Oh yeah, I've got a new not emote. Fuck. I've got a new redeem cooking. And it's like good. It's funny, it's unique. It's gonna make noises. I know people like it when they make noises. But it's basically going to be like a sound redeem that you can use even when I'm not allowing you to make sounds. In a sense. It won't make a sound at the time, but it will... It'll make sense, don't worry. I want to get it done for Saturday, I think. But I need to go and get a bunch of sounds.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more.
But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Oh yeah, also I added Rat Blade earlier. Another one of Runetooth's creations. I saw it in PB's chat and immediately yoinked it.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet.
He's made so many
There will be
rats.
more,
It's
many
great.
more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that
Warriors,
right?
prepare.
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Most?
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me.
That's how many rats there are now? I don't even consider myself as like someone big into the whole like
The people I love.
rat thing the internet loves so much at the moment. I just think those emotes are funny.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Why did you look at Clive and say that? Excuse you? What did you mean? Hey!
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
The fucking Clive... Dude, I'm gonna totally just keep on forgetting to get rid of that. I added it because of that Jack raid. And now it's just gonna sit here forever. Oh yeah, I can actually, I need to go here. Forget? It is forgetting! Although, actually, the best joke that came from last stream did come from that emote. Yep, that's the one, V. How's it going, V? Perfect timing. Is that like a joke that people are just doing then? Or did you come up with that on the spot?
I said before.
The -1 HP makes me like I want to include that in next month's video. Well, this month's video somehow. But oh, I can't do either of them yet. But I don't know how to do that. It's always annoying when chat makes is being funny instead of me, because then it's harder for me to turn into something. Need to do more JavaScript code. Oh no! But I'm here to not think about the deadline and chill here. Fair enough. You know what, Wolf? Yeah, I could just completely steal the joke, I guess. Oh my god, is it really already? Whoops. Well, yeah, don't worry. It'll be easy. I've been picking up a lot of C# recently. Delegating being funny to chat. Typical. How dare you? I mean, that definitely used to be the case. Without a doubt. During like Fire Emblem Engage and stuff, I had nothing to offer, man. I didn't. And most of the clips from it was just the screen zooming in on chat saying something that was actually funny. Crowdsourcing the funny. It's very effective. Engage. Yeah. Engage. I finished that. I did it. That was no. Never mind. It wasn't. I was gonna say that was the first game I saw PB playing, but that was a lie. That was the first game that I like conversed about though. Did they give Clive an AR-15 yet? No. No, unfortunately. Maybe today though.
That crazy inventor's been burying boxes of his dag-blasted gizmos all over the place. It's ruining my landscaping.
You said it. How you doing, Gappy? Welcome in. No, there are 2 icons left, Gappy. So maybe one of them will just be thank you, Wolf. Maybe one of them will just be an AR-15 instead of an icon. Who knows?
Sid and Lady Jill.
I forgot we came here, didn't help, and then left.
I was about to
Best part about crowdsourcing funny to chat is also works, because if you accidentally make a joke that falls flat, you can just go, no, I didn't say that, it was chat. That's harder for me to do because I have chat very presently on screen.
Reliably obtain supplies.
They took your legs at leg day?
When Master Lubor told me
what kind of a festival is that?
He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Well done, though.
Who are those people?
Good on you.
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side.
I was supposed to also add the 10,000 waste point thing, but I totally forgot.
The darkness is enough to drive a man
Gappy, I'm so hyped for Honor.
Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
I've been cleaning up a playlist for it and everything. If you don't cut down 1 or 3 people in a drunken stupor during a festival, is it really a festival? That's what I'm saying, man. And you have to pour alcohol down at least, on at least one person, right?
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder...
Trying to unlock
that anger
God for the stream, but I ended up falling in love with some Viking characters I already have. I haven't played since whatever that is.
What to do? Both sides
I will stick to my trusty 3.
If only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
Spear lads, you got it.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Chaos.
Well, if it were my namesake...
I would set on fire and charge at people.
He'd let them choose for themselves. And be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is.
The fuck is Clive's namesake? Isn't it just his family?
Would be enough to make them question the ingredients.
Clive Senior.
Neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the others.
V, take it easy.
It may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before
is that right, Gappy?
Presenting them with a third option.
That'd be good to see.
That would be
to pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Oh, that is good,
Faces
Gappy.
are not well known in this town. That may prove useful.
I'll probably
Victor and I will do most of the
just
talking.
pick up the characters that I
only
do
play
kind of
along.
know, because I'll have to relearn them anyway.
What he means to say is yes.
Also, V, what are you talking about? Gav's still alive and kicking. Didn't realize that game was still online. Dude, there's still a good collection of people playing For Honor. I'm going to be playing it on Sunday.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard.
Oh, did the lighting change?
Here she
All
is.
15 people. Yep.
The Lady of the Spear herself.
Exactly.
Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings.
Me. Well, so we're going to have 4 of the people. We're going to bump up the player count, our group, from 16 to 20 people.
Pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every
I like the
last one worth
Lady
his
Jane
salt.
question
And
mark.
not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses.
I love that game, man.
There must be 2 swords
I
assigned
used to
each
play it
one.
so much.
Granted,
All these
we have
people
a few
standing in the
boys
desert on
left,
McDade without any
if it's
protection.
boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you
Like
saying
striking
that
a pose.
Dalham's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not.
No, Gappy, he spent all that time trying to make it look bad.
We'll show those
Or not,
bastards who they're dealing with.
quote unquote, bad. You know, like, good bad.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, milady.
Well played, milady. Yeah, it did, like, auto-adjust the lighting. Finally, a stream I can watch it in the background. You haven't had one? I'm so sorry. Welcome in, Glenn. It's good to see you.
My shop.
I'm happy to be background sound.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
In fact, it used to be a joke. That I was high-quality background noise, and that was my thing. The amount of hairspray in his hair is enough to keep the monarchy together and alive.
Allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of
Sky's
Randalar's
breaking
prestigious
apart. Don't
League of
worry.
Merchants.
Clive's hair. Oh, I feel you, Glenn. Yeah.
At your service.
No, I have that
Underhill.
sometimes. I have like 30 people live at a time sometimes.
Lady of our conversation,
And
my lord.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. Hello, Lonnie. Hello, Mackenzie. Welcome.
Lubor says
Hope you're both
that
well.
not only are the granaries almost
How am I? I'm
empty, but
great.
that war and the blight
I'm in
mean
such
this
a good-
season's
I've been in
harvest
such a
won't
good
be
mood
enough
this
to
week.
fill them for winter.
Indeed,
I hope you're good.
That is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks.
I think
of
because
barley
I've been starting days
wine,
slow recently.
driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford.
Like, I've been tired and like,
It was only a matter of
I don't
time
want to
before the peasants
move
revolt.
during the start of days at the moment, like this week.
Worse than
And I always
If what
end
Lord
the
Underhill
opposite
says
of where I
is
started.
true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to
So if I start in a great mood and I'm bouncing off the start the day in a great mood, bouncing off the walls, I will end it dead inside.
Wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return, which means that now more than ever, we will need to secure what little.
Now your
we
exams
still
are over
have.
until you get your results in
Food,
January. Oh, good
weapons,
luck!
Herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this
Man, you
hardship,
think people understand
those
that
that are
showers are good for
certain to
hygiene?
follow,
Wild. Have a good stream,
must
homie.
stand united.
What?
All
Hi,
right.
Ghost.
If it
Thank
will
you.
help to protect my home, I'll do it.
What's he talking about?
But you needn't have gone through this charade.
I don't think we fooled them.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
Ghost is leaving.
She
Ghost
saw right
can't.
through
Ghost
it.
doesn't want to spoil himself on
I
this
didn't say
game.
it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I need to get back to playing games that everyone has already played. Which, it's looking like.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse.
They're
were
also good for
entirely
mental health, which is
necessary.
wild. Oh, they are.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
We're gonna get an update on the vote for the next game, and I'm not gonna tell anyone where it stands. Because it might have changed. There's like two. It's competitive between two. Status. Bobcat showed me that I could I could check the thing. What is it? It's like fucking all publish. No. How do I just check it? Show Paul. I don't know why I said that weirdly. I'm sorry. That one. Oh my god, there is one vote between it. Gonna enjoy the background background noise on the background now as well. Enjoy Titty Man. And the lass with the tits that is his girlfriend. Have these two had a serious convo about the relationship? I don't care. They've tried.
It appears I have no choice but to do what little I can.
But someone always kicks down the door.
Mummy.
There is one vote between what I'm gonna play next, which, as a reminder, the games are Metal Gear Solid, Tunic, Fury, and Armored Core 6. There are two that are way further ahead than any of us.
Good news, Sid.
And there is one vote
Both
between them.
Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the
MJS1,
luxury
that's
it was
right.
before lunch.
Where do you vote? In my
I take it
Discord.
your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
Probably gonna have to do all the
You're
modding
not
myself today.
serious.
'Cause all the, 3 of them have showed up and left.
Whole damn town.
There is only Kobold left, but he is at work.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and
Thin
one
peb
from the
poles
desert,
in there.
in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer thin defenses.
Very well.
But
Jill
if
and
you
I
don't
will
want to
meet
join
those from
another,
the
yet
desert.
another Discord,
But what
I
of the
understand.
rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
I wonder if there's a way I could take it out of Discord and put it just into stream normally.
But a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
You can
I
always
thought
mute
you
them. I
might
mean, I
say
guess
that.
so.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
I actively keep track of like 3 and every so often check on like 7, I would say. I haven't fully paid attention to what's going on here. And that's the end of the thought.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
You know? For the amount of shit they talk, they haven't done all too much. I keep all of them muted actually because Discord always seems to pop off when I'm asleep, but I genuinely read everything on every server at least once a day or so. I couldn't, man. I'd love to, but I just don't think I can. Also, some of the servers I'm in, I just don't really like the conversations that happen, which would imply just leave, but I don't know. I like the people. What am I I'm not using any of my things. But yeah, I tried having a period of time like every day where I would just go through Discord servers, but it fell apart pretty quickly. I have no potions! Oh my god! Dangerous of a big servers outside. Oh, sure, fair enough. I mean, I think same. Okay, I kind of need to focus to deal with this guy. All right. Yes. No, I spend so much time now socializing in like Twitch chats that I kind of have to just sit down and not say anything for a while to anyone, and so that's kind of why I don't go into too many servers. I am glad that I managed to come out of that alive, because it got pretty close for a bit there.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
The sounds of him walking. Yeah, so it will be whatever game is in the vote wins the vote currently, and then
Natalie,
Final Fantasy X.
You did well out there.
I'm so excited to play Final Fantasy X.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Well done, team.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm
So what
down,
happens
Victor.
now
Why
them
quibble
those
over
are
the
gone?
details? We are united, and that is all that matters.
What if we fall apart again?
As for you, Sid,
oh no,
you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
This desert area was one of the only ones that I saw coming into this game. I remember, just from watching clips of other people that were playing this while talking about something else. So like this view here was what I knew.
Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Can I not do payback? Is that just gone? Like, is my opportunity to have done that quest? Now that the sky is collapsing, it's just no longer possible. I hope not.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
With that,
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Ooh.
Right.
Clive...
What a good
knew
description.
This was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part. But you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
I forgot
Thank
he
you,
was one of
Otto.
the injured. My favorite thing about this town is during the bar brawl earlier in the game, your uncle is actually drinking while hiding behind the bar. Oh, yeah. Well, like, can you... I know he is during the cutscene, but can you see him during the actual fight as well?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
During the actual fight, you can free cam and see him drinking. Okay, that's a good touch. I thought it was just the cutscene, but...
to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
So he's not dead?
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Oh yeah, I wonder how the fallout from that is.
What do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid. I'm surprised.
18 years ago,
believe it or not, I was trying to say surprised that he came out of
Phoenix Gate.
That whole
It was
thing
not death who came for me, but another.
so well.
And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing.
Sounds
his
like you are
shadow
fried.
ever since.
I've got a lot of words around me, and I think I'm trying to read all of them at
by
once.
some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Where I'm just like combining the words that I'm seeing in front of me in my head.
To such a creature.
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is
Wait.
not mere chance.
What was her name? Yote?
For a reason.
Where's she?
All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even
What
exist
Megazord are we going to
goes
turn
against
into at the end
everything
of this
we thought we
game?
knew of dominance.
I'm excited for it.
Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you,
Ifrit's head.
whose potential is
Bahamut's
truly
wings.
limitless.
Phoenix.
I've encountered that thing several times now.
Bird feet.
If it or he, as you say,
Never mind.
to me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
We turn into a giant peck.
Mind.
Oh my, that's so intimidating.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain the
Clive
male
grows in
inside me.
size, but it's just his pecs.
Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
It was a game that I
What were you
played, and I
thinking?
can't remember what it is.
It was
Where I
that
was
what let
like-
him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
Someone was built like a fridge or something like that.
Sacrifice yourself to save me.
I can't remember.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
I'm sure Joshua will be fine.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron
Where
and
have
Mid?
these come from, Clove?
Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
Of course it is.
This
I'm gonna
road,
press that.
through
and-
Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
I like that line.
I told him the exact same thing.
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would
It
surely
was so
have
good.
been
I hope you're
inclined
enjoying
to
Mr. Peps.
agree.
Thank you, cookies.
But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Ah, right. That's where she is.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Well, it's better now than when something's actually happening.
I'll look after him.
The song so desperately wanted to become Prelude then. Oh, no, I can go there now. Oh, sick. Okay, right. I'm going to do these quick side quests, though. Then. I know it's not particular... Never mind. Everywhere's locked off. All right, I'll continue then. Well, because the quest unlocked, like the quest stopped being locked. And then, but then the locations were. Thank you, Clove. I'm looking at it. It's got a funky hat. Proud of him. Oh, cool. We just have Joshua with us now. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
All right, Clive. Take it easy, dude.
I'm sorry. Yote is a fine
Brits don't know Smokey the Bear. I know Smokey the Bear.
She will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
I think it's less, we're just not as, like, immediately familiar. Why am I getting framey?
Stay down.
Not good. Oh well. It's not actually, it's like, mostly fine. Yeah! Yeah! I don't know. Stop it! Stop removing things! Ah. I had one of those things where, like, the headphone adjusts the size of itself while on your head. Not like the size of it, but the band, the thing on top of your head. Changing distance. My thought process is clear and concise. I am excellent when it comes to communication. I want to see what's up here.
The echoes have a will of their own.
Oh. All right.
Mistakes.
What? Wait, that's not the ability. Whoops.
To me.
The headphone mimic. No, you know what I mean? The band. The adjusty band things. It just kind of, I don't know. Maybe I moved. I realized that I said that. I mean, it's not like a frequent occurrence. But I've definitely made it to sound out to be. I think, you know, Glenn, I think you're right. I think I am fried. I think I'm just convincing myself I'm not.
Save some for yourself.
Oh, I'm getting slapped about. I didn't buy potions again. What am I doing?
Nice try.
Got him. Wow, a whopping 600 damage. Woo! Good. Ooh. A regal sash. What is that? Oh, is it a... No, no. Belt. Well, it's better. Sorry, Joshua. There's nothing personal. Be right back again. Thank you for the love. I'm glad I took that little detour. That was a very strong... There was actually those craftable, like, belts and stuff that I could have made that I totally forgot about.
All right.
I'm kind of hoping I find a potion at one of these things, but... Just anything to keep me alive, I guess. Although I am regenning just in limit mode. So, probably gonna be fine. There's a good couple of fights on the way, though. Well, I'm obviously gonna go and explore down the... No, that is the way I was supposed to go. No, it's not.
This might take a while.
I'm gonna go down the side and see what's going on.
Titan!
I really like that, those orbs that you can just kind of... I don't know the names of any abilities, aside from, like, Gouge. But I really like the Bahamut one where you throw the 2 orbs. It's like 4 orbs. Where you throw a number of orbs. I just like the orbs. And the flaming orbs that spin around you, that's pretty neat as well. You're alive, aren't you? Yeah. What a boring ability. I'm going to switch off that. I was trying to switch to
Nice try.
Bahamut to do that. What? Oh, I was the wrong ability. I need to stop trying to do that. It's only making things worse for myself. And by that I mean the Bahamut dodges. My life. Intentional parry. Was there nothing over here? I was kind of expecting it to be another... just another chest. Maybe with a bracelet equivalent of the other thing. Suppose not.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's
It is
strong-willed,
Yote.
Loyal and deadly with a blade. Much
Whoops.
like Clive.
I'm surprised I don't have that. The emote? I thought I did. Ate food, went to go wash dish, and back. Oh, I thought you were like gone for training. Welcome back. We're looking for Yote. Washed and dish. Hi, Kyle. Hello. Holy crap, that's a lot of stupid. Well, he did the I'm really stupid one.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps?
Yeah.
Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers
Twice
myself,
this year?
you know?
One of them didn't count, though, because it was before I added that.
Could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert.
I like this guy.
And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even set out me stall. But as I always say...
He just keeps going.
There's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is.
Hey.
So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash?
He just keeps going.
Carry Gil.
What was the point in all that? What the fuck? We didn't even need to be there. He is continuing to speak by himself. He'll live.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Yeah, and I feel like they're
Then we'll
stopping
just
me
have
from
to be
doing
careful.
cutscenes. The ether floods. What? Why? 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 Why are we fighting them? Oh no, what's this? We don't need to fight whatever that is. Sorry, I'm opening BTTV. What is that?
All right.
Am I just stuck in a fight with... What? Why is everything combat? Okay, it's fine.
Titan!
Titan! It's one of my favorite things just ever. Like in general. Top 10 things that exist. Truly, you have set the bar high.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
All right.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
In theory. We don't know if she made it there.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, I like... Oh, hi. Welcome.
Of course. A fine choice. Anything else?
No, but I am going to check if I'm allowed to teleport anywhere right now. Oh, sick. Okay, I know I should continue doing the actual things I'm supposed to, but I'm allowed to go to Northreach, so... I want to get these, I want to do these side quests, because they're pretty helpful most of the time.
Nothing like a little
Like, they give me
unrest.
things. Ah, that's why I couldn't deliver them before, because they already had a quest for me. The only reason I could do the one in the desert area was because it wasn't... They weren't directly involved with the quest. Hello.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
Debt.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
So see, that's fair.
It is rather fetching, isn't it?
You enjoy that egg. Don't let anyone take it from you.
Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself.
Glad that didn't happen while we were around. I'm glad it didn't happen while we were around. Because I totally didn't remember it happening, and I was worried for a second.
It was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
No, Wolf! Let Sussy have the egg. Drop it. Guys, what are you doing? Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I've gone inside this billion a milding times. That was the correct order of words.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here. But it seems we still owe you a
good talk.
Considerable
Goodbye.
amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Rat finger.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that.
You're doing a really good job over there,
Chloe. The only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement.
Oh, did he?
And rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't
He's
hurt
a good
that you're
un.
half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither.
Oh, you hear that?
And you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Don't go letting V hear you say that, Martha.
Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Oh yeah, because he had to go and tell Charon that he wasn't turning in the thing. I made myself laugh with my title for today.
Rose. Still alive, I see. So Lady Charon accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it.
She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
No typos in the title?
Wonderful. I hope you have better luck
We'll
than
see
I
if I
did.
remember to throw one in there tomorrow for you, Sussy. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't be fast traveling this much. Look at it. Oh, no. I'm gonna need to do another restart. Oh, hey, Joshua. I've got 2 more of these chest quest things. I'm not talking about that chest.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like me hard-earned gil. I may have
not that
tossed a
chest.
talent or 2 in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
No!
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce.
Wait.
You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Wait, who's he talking about? She talking about? It wouldn't be...
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones.
It wouldn't be Annabella, would
Thanks to this
it?
lump.
She wouldn't care.
I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh!
Who is dead?
So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times.
Is it the one she threw at me?
Sid ever used.
No, okay.
Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be
Really
bothered
left
to
an
find the
impact on
clean
his
one.
mental.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories
I
of him.
remember it. It came out of nowhere.
How long did
Hurt
you
my
know
pecs.
Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning.
How old
bell
was he,
dragged me back
actually?
to my duties.
The both of
My
them.
post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day. And there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable. Wanted the monster taken away.
Yep, that'll do it.
I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt. And I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when, All I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again.
And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that.
Completely
Threw away
misread the word. I thought it said Gibbons.
All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
No, not Gubbins, Gibbons. Like the monkey fellas. Oh, look who's on screen. And it's as everything's breaking. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone.
Naturally.
But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
It's not that bad. Bye, Wolf. Thank you for hanging out. Good luck. I'm shocked they didn't let Sid speak. There's probably some people who are just dying to hear it.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but
Oh,
I
there
wanted
it
you
is.
to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
That was really sweet.
Before you go...
I'm very glad that I decided to go out of my way to do this cutscene.
Sid would have wanted you to have this.
but that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Considering I've kind of been a bit dismissive of most side quests, that was very, very sweet. Popcorn obtained. Congratulations. Ready for another side quest.
Did you see that?
2 of them.
Tell me you saw that.
At minimum. There's still the one that's on the desk as well. Hopping on brighter shore. What? I didn't want to hear you. I didn't want to hear you. I didn't want to hear you. Oh man, that was such a...
There's a storm coming, Sid.
I like that cutscene.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Absolutely, I would love to.
try.
Shirley?
Who's gone missing this time?
I've not
It's
seen that
not
spelling of
who,
it before.
But what? Mid-scales. The ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished.
I know your
My
voice
first thought was that
from
they'd taken
somewhere.
them off somewhere to
What's
play,
up,
but when
Buck?
I
How's
asked,
it
they swore
going?
they had nothing to do with their having disappeared.
Have you
Almost
played
certainly means they
any
had everything to do with it.
parking garage since before?
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
Yeah, a bit here and
think it
there.
just
I
might.
was supposed to do some video stuff
like to
yesterday,
imagine that my pupils would lie
but
to me. But if
then
they
I
have
felt
no
the hunger
choice
and I
but
had to go
discipline
and
them accordingly. They were in
bop
the
Ollie
atrium when I last saw them.
on the first
as
track.
Always.
So we are no longer tied on that level. It's such a good game. It is! It's so good! I'm probably gonna play after 14 tomorrow. Be it on stream or off. I still want to get my, oh, all the way up there. Okay. I want to get top 5% on all of the tracks in all of the cars and then start really pushing for some times. But naturally, I'll only be jumping on every so often. Just because of other games to play. And I've got to, like, set up my clips for the month and get back to the FF4. No, actually, do the cars make a difference? Well, it's basically different classes. So the light car has one time, the heavy car has its own time, and the ultra car has its own time. So there's 24 total times to compete for. And then there's even the endurance as well.
What do you reckon
So,
we should do?
It goes even further than that.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that?
But yeah, there's a lot to it.
It's not a set of scales, is it?
I don't really want to do the endurance ones, though.
Of course it isn't.
Don't super
Well,
care for it.
Not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Oh,
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Oh, yeah, that's mid.
That's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Ninja
Miss
near.
Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
We're gonna do a puzzle minigame? Wait, are we actually? Or we're just gonna look at them?
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces, the body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
The arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
Come on, an arm if it doesn't
It
look
looks
like an
more
arm.
a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Guys, I feel like we're getting off track.
Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
I love this music,
These
man.
round parts are called the pans. You all
Kids
know
are
what a pan is,
freaking
don't you?
genius.
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry
Another
bangers.
Einstein on our
These aren't
hands.
for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
I'm lost.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have.
Do people call it a cogwheel?
Full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
I wish I'd have left the
the
auto side quest until after.
And learn what they do. What do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
Oh, like
With
heirs.
a little
Okay.
more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley. I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Is the cock
Until
still
then,
on the
though,
table?
Do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Said you didn't fix it at all.
Hey,
Fraud.
Look, we never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Well, I feel like a twat now. Shuffles away like someone moving a cardboard cutout. I'm not using the fast travel. You can't make me. I'm no fool. I know your games. Do it all in a single instance. Oh, shit. I guess at some point... Oh, because I've got a new area now. I won't do these today. I've only got 2 left, but I won't. I'll finish these last 2 side quests and then we can story. I'm sure the last one shouldn't take long. Oh, but there's 2 more! I'm looking at the time. Okay, okay. No, I didn't mean to talk to you. Yeah, I'll do this one and then the last one, and that should bring me to 2 hours, and then I can do 2 hours of story.
Will there be... Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least.
And I didn't
They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully,
Bro,
she
addicted
won't.
to side quests? These ones unlock
This might even have
things!
been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how
Hey,
busy
Yuho,
you
how's
are.
it going? It's
I
not
shall
that
see
I'm
that the
addicted to
children are
side quests. I
properly
just like
Please,
making
there's no
sure that
need.
I'm not missing
It
out
seems to
on
have
like...
taken the 3 of them under her wing.
Because these side quests that I'm
She's
doing
even calling them her heirs.
always unlock
She'd have them
things.
following her footsteps.
They're like collectible side
fathers.
quests.
I see.
And I'm enjoying doing those just because...
Sid,
I don't know,
do you
actually.
know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
Mid
She
left!
told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
I'm addicted? No.
No.
There's only been like 1 side quest I've
The
actually
university
liked.
offered her a commission.
And it was just the
In
ending
exchange
that
for
I
full
liked.
tuition, room, and board. They asked her to oversee the
Well,
design of
not that I
several new war
dislike the other ones, I just didn't really feel
To anyone
strong
else,
about
it
them
would
one
be
way
an
or another.
opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow.
How you doing,
That
Yuho?
should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
I think I hurt my back while sleeping. Other than that, I'm good. Oh no, I'm sorry. I've caught myself sitting a bit weirdly recently, and I'm worried because it's only a matter of time before that starts causing knee pain. Like I've been kind of reclining in a weird way that definitely is not good for my spine. Hello, Goots. Oh, yeah.
What am I gonna do? Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more...
Kojima released Death Stranding on Xbox, so it was a nice surprise. That yeah, I saw.
I don't know what that means.
I think I saw that in PB's chat.
No, I think Nan
That is
might
good.
be in trouble, and she's.
It's all right. You can tell me.
But yeah, I don't do much like leaning over my desk, like leaning forward.
One of our
But I
usuals,
do
like,
lean backwards
said
too
he'd heard
much.
some
You know what I mean?
Rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits.
Yeah, more people can play
and
Death Stranding.
cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to
I
make a coin or
think Death
two,
Stranding
aye,
is a
but
game I will never get around
she'd never
to.
do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd
Death
never
Stranding
give
surprised
your
you?
tongue a lashing,
Why?
though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
How so?
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course.
Didn't think I'd like it, but it was
sure
great.
it's all just a
It's not that I don't think I won't like it. It's just that I've got so many games I want to play, and Death Stranding is just so far down on the priority list and constantly getting bonked by other games that I just don't think it's going to end up coming around.
Lady
Double dipped
Karen.
because I played it on shitty.
How's business?
Oh right, okay.
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade.
I mean,
then.
like,
Both
Death Stranding needs to be played in a certain mood also. Yeah.
out of the
I
hideaway.
guess it would be one that I wouldn't play on
Can't
stream either.
complain. Wait,
Although it could be funny,
what exactly?
given
are
my
you
Pacific
getting
Drive
at?
streams. I feel like it would have a similar
Once
kind
in
of
5
feel
long
exploring
years do
around,
you
right?
pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking.
Always
Out
new
of
games coming out,
interest.
so I have to get around to some of the ones that pass on by. Exactly. I mean, like,
Alright.
even
I'm
this
here
week,
because I was
I want to play Metal
told
Slug Tactics,
that
but I've
certain
got
rumors have
my
been
game's planned
circulating
for like the next half a year, so I'm just not going to get around to it. And it's probably going to fall to the
selling
wayside.
weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is
That's
that
why I don't get
someone
why
in
people
Galamil
complain we have no
has been
games.
spreading
Some people
word to
aren't
that
as
effect.
open-minded when it comes to games. Some people are a lot more picky.
You believe it? You
Like,
think
if you're
I'm
not-
profiting off the blood of innocence, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud
If you're not into indie games,
Might
then it
be
is
there
a lot
were
more
time
limited.
when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Damn, she makes it... Oof. But yeah, no, some people, like, aren't as into games so wildly, and so they are a lot more limited. Which is why I'm glad that I fucking enjoy whatever.
I spoke
like
with
parking
Lady
garage.
Karen.
What did she say?
Garage.
That the
Saying
rumors were
parking
unfounded,
garage always makes me say it in the American
and
way,
I
and
was
I
a
hate
fool
it.
for thinking they might hold any truth.
Parking garage.
Along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind
Imagine if
her.
it was Goots that confronted her about
well,
it.
That's good. I knew Nan wasn't
fuck did
caught
you
up and out
garage?
bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things
No,
for all
not
sorts
parking
of
garage.
reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be
I was
going
gonna say, there's no way this
Clive?
quest is gonna be done.
I suppose it is.
I don't want to spend time with Goots. Let me free of Goots! Where am I going? Dalimil. Ah, that's why you'll be helping me.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
If I leave now,
Yeah, I'm gonna
shouldn't be too
definitely
hard to
finish
find
this one,
these.
and then it should be like exactly 2 hours left where we can just do story. It really smoothed out
Could be I
a
know
bit, didn't it?
something more. What's it worth to you?
Clive, listen. I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave.
It's not true!
Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work.
Aye, it just so happens I have.
Oh, so he is.
You'll
I thought he
find
was
her
going to be
right
the.
here plying her trade most days.
I thought
You're
he was
Dalimil.
going to be. No, he is a
Where
middleman.
exactly?
He's not the one spreading the lies.
She
Well, he
has
is
a
spreading the
stall
lies,
here in
but he's
the
not the one
market.
telling them.
But if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
I'm going to go and kick a puppy.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
No, not me. That guy, the evil dude.
I'll go and have a look.
He walked away. He was like, I'm being mean and mysterious and blah, 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 and then stumbled away.
You too, Goots.
Likely story, Pebble? It happened right in front of you.
The finest cell swords in...
Do I have to go all the way around here, I think? Yeah. Okay.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. I hope she says that when we next go past as well.
It has long been my habit to keep a watchful eye
I didn't mean to talk to you. I just jumped around the corner and immediately like, it has long been my habit to keep an watchful eye. And I did not, I was not listening. Just the idea of rounding a corner and someone immediately starting to monologue at you like that.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
Oh, it was him, and he did go and kick puppies.
So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Wow, that guy's really being juggled up there, huh? Oh, there's more of him! And Joshua's here! And Jill, and Torgal, the whole gang arrived! Very kind of them. I guess because I'm close to a story area, so they've just needed to make sure that they showed up. Like it's in this zone. I'm guessing that's what happened. Wait, who's healing them? You stop that. I'm gonna you. Like a hurt, but it's because British. God, I'm on fire today.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts.
What?
You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone.
There you go.
I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
I still need to put in the redeem for it to wipe everyone's stored points. I want to have a really expensive one that just clean slate.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough.
For
they are not lies.
Oh my goodness!
Every last word is true. And she must
Wipe
pay
every.
for her
No,
crimes
not.
in blood.
That's actually an interesting idea, Glenn. To wipe all but your own.
Are you all right?
He's gonna kill
I was gonna have
Nan.
it so it clears everyone's.
She had to pay in blood.
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
Either way, both for trolley and you're here for it. No. They'll be really expensive though. I'm talking like minimum 150k.
Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll.
It has to be more expensive than that. I'm really stupid.
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Oh, Charon! Welcome!
Charon. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking. Who in
I'm having a lot of
Downhill
fun
might
with
bear
channel
me a
points at the
grudge?
moment.
And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you?
I had to take my
wet legs.
I had to take my headphones off for a minute, and Charon's. I put my headphones back on to just her going
Everything
off.
that happened. It was all your fault.
Good luck, dude.
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me.
Is this when she's gonna pull out the gun?
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan,
Never mind.
you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
You
Clive didn't do anything about it.
Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Did Charon just cut someone's eye out?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair.
Okay, yeah, she. All right.
You don't mean...
She did.
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old wet legs back when we were working the same routes.
I did notice, like during just this, actually.
I've done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the wet legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
do you mean? Okay. Right, we're testing this. Please don't crash everything. I think we're fine. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. I'm eating some cake.
Nothing like a dish
roulade.
of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well.
Oh, that was too much.
Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Naturally. That's just business. Okay, right. I'm off to do some story stuff. See, I like getting these. Sounds so Charlian. Which is no surprise, of course. Oh, I didn't get a teleport while I was over there.
Good girl.
Whoops.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's go. We make for Tabor. Tabor? Tabor. Tabor. I think I'm actually... Oh, no, this is right, yeah. Because I just need to go to the inn where Yote will be.
Time to fight.
Supposedly. We're awfully certain that she got out of the whole Bahamut thing safe. What if she's been taken over by Ultima now? Huh? You never know. Can you imagine that? That'd be crazy. I mean, you don't know what happened in the background. We were up in space for a good while there. And time moves faster in space. Wait, no, it doesn't. I was trying to think if it's like... It does something. It causes your body to react in some kind of a way that makes time feel different, right? That's a thing? No, it's not a mental thing, though. I'm making things up. I sound insane. Ignore me. I was trying to turn something that is a thing into something that isn't a thing. And instead I just made myself sound stupid. Bok can speed up time too. Can he? Bok, is this true?
That'll do, girl.
Specifically for Clove. What does that mean? Someone's jumping out at us. Or not. Standing there ominously works as well. Something about wormholes. What?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations.
Oh, one of these kinds of things.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion.
Okay.
After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
She has a sword?
Rise, Lady
I thought she was just like smart. That's hype.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared.
That's why I was like kind of skeptical on if she was still going to be alive or not.
On the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua. The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due
So the Undying in general is still just about?
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Well, there's our new target. It's finally his time! Bunch of crazy Daves at this table.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think
I
about
like the
is
tapping on the table.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Quite.
How dare you?
Who was that? Oh, okay.
Distinguished members of the council. You must forgive His Majesty this...
Oh, yes, this guy.
intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it.
Gotcha!
Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
That's silly.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is
Millions
still
dead.
here,
I don't know about
somewhere in
millions,
the
Sussy.
city.
It's like 5.
Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
We just walked into that room, killed a bunch of people who had nothing to do with anything, and left again. Did I say we? I meant they.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
You're gonna pull out another map. I'll be pissed, Yote. Oh, no, never mind.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is
that
rather
makes sense,
inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't.
Wow,
suppose
he
they do.
really cleared everything up very quickly there.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield,
Sid
I would
yells
have you watch over those
Clive,
Clive has made his wards.
Final Fantasy 16. Great, thanks, Clove.
Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
He is absolutely going to start coughing up blood again. Do I not have Quer on here? I should do.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
No, it is there.
Let's find our friends.
You're right, Sussy. I should start doing that with my YouTube ones. Wonder what the purpose of the parts after the parameters are then.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
That's Sussy? Yeah, that's Sussy. Cracking cookie stuff? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I got you. I just thought about looking at YouTube analytics, and that's probably where all of that stuff comes from.
Cyril. How fares the search?
God, you just know everyone, don't you, Joshua?
Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
Yeah, we know who he is, don't
I
worry.
entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
Can
You
people,
have your
like,
associates, I have mine.
join the
But
Undying?
You may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray
Sick.
accept this token.
Oh, another thing to put in my gym badge holder.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk
To
about this
Canva!
later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
So?
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk.
Oh.
I must leave to collect
There's a bunch of
reports
Undyings
of our
here.
spies in the field.
To Canva!
Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you.
She's still talking over there. I am not in earshot, but she's just going. We are the Undying, my lord. We shall forever serve you in any way that we can. Say the word. I feel like my like limiter and stuff kind of ruined that bit, but it's fine.
Then let us be rid of them.
Oh my god! Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I fucked it. I didn't even reach him. How many ability points do I have? Oh my god! When did I get 4,000? All right, I want Giga Flare, please. I can't even upgrade it. Dragon Pretty? Damn right, Dragon Pretty. Then go to here. So I want to get rid of my Flare Breath for Giga Flare. Methinks. And I'm actually going to replace... No, I shouldn't, should I? No, I'm not. Is there something I can replace Rising Flames with? I'm a bit bored of it. I want something flashier. I mean, there's Heat Wave, but Heat Wave ain't going to do what I want it to. Pile Drive, Lightning Rod, no. Thunderstorm, no. Definitely not. Blocking enemy attack with the step punches increases the potency of the following punches. What if I did that? No. Nay, I say. What about Satellite? Oh. Summons multiple light aspected familiars that attack on any enemy on which Clive uses magic. Okay, so that's specifically if I'm using magic, which I'm not doing too much. These are both upgraded. I don't know, man. I'm not crazy invested in having any of those. I need to sneeze. You missed the whole dragon thing then last time, Clove. Because there was a lot of dragon stuff going on. Thank you, Bach. Oh. Yeah, we, so as Ifrit and Phoenix, we flew, so Ifrit and Phoenix combined into one creature for a while, and we fought Bahamut in space. So we fought the big dragon thing in just up in space. There was a lot. Right, so this is what I just unlocked. Check it. Pretty neat, right? I believe they call it a magic missile. I'm seeing what's up here. Oh, there's a bunch of leg eaters. Hang on, I'm just gonna fight them. Oh, that's not what I wanted, actually. It's a little difficult to aim. I'm really bad at using it as well. But I'm kind of glad that you actually have to think about it to use, because I didn't like that about the Garuda one, where I just kind of used it and then everyone just fumbled around inside of the tornado for a while. I think I actually went the right way, accidentally. So I'll check this way. I don't think I can go this way yet. Okay. All right. we will move on. I said I'd do some story. I'm doing the damn story. Yeah, it just leads to the same spot again. Okay, that's fine. I thought I was doing another offshoot thing. Oh, everything's fucked in here. Good. That's what I was hoping for.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Fucking love Gav, I do. Oh, okay. Right. Big thing. Watch this space. Big things coming. It seems they're about to do another big climactic battle sequence thing.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
Not me.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Her hair's long.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Huh?
Hey?
What just happened?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive.
I didn't
We
doubt
saw
him,
more
Byron.
than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Love a good bit of mind control.
Perhaps.
They're
What
eating
of the
white
city?
bread
The
substance.
people. Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
Looking.
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that.
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe.
Shall we then?
I do like Mid.
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
It's you know, it's cool that Josh is just hanging out with us now. Gutter snipe. What does gutter snipe? What's the definition of that?
Let's find those survivors.
Let's do it. This is.
They don't stand a chance.
This is
against
pretty.
those things.
Yeah, they're already. Don't stand a chance. They're fucking long gone.
They've been routed.
A scruffy and badly behaved child who spends most of their time on the street. Oh, okay.
They're wearing Waluda armor.
Titan! Oh, what a block. Okay, I can use block to do that. That's what I wanted. Wow, he just tanked it. Fair enough to him, but also, fuck off. Using this on a single target is fantastic. And incredibly wasteful. God, imagine watching that from a distance. Seeing someone use that beam on a single person. I'm so bad at this game. Just leaving the town smelling like a barbecue. Definitely just smoke. Really. I really enjoy when they get caught and stagger like that and just have to float.
There's nothing but monsters here.
Bloody hides. I haven't been using too much of those either. I'm surprised we're not fighting anything in this little area here. I was expecting something to jump down at us. No! Oh, fuck, man. We could have saved that dude. What? Oh, because I used the wrong ability. No! He juggled me! What the fuck? Fuck you! What? I'm getting slammed by this guy!
Nice try.
Oh my god! Okay, there we go. He really gave me a run for my money. Quite surprisingly, I haven't had too much problem with those. But I say that, but there was the one hunt on the beach with 4 of them. That gave me a rough time. Good for them. I really like that. I don't think it's the strongest thing, but it's a ranged break from the action, but in a way that still feels interactive. Whereas the fire was kind of boring, and that other one, yeah, I don't know. I get along with that one, even though I shouldn't, based on some of the other ones that I haven't really cared for.
Big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
I was waiting for him to do that. No, he didn't do anything. Well, what I was gonna say is I was waiting for him to attack through my stagger, but he didn't. This guy, however, probably will. A desperate one, Clove, I think. It's not wrecked. It's a very brave thing to do.
This is the Agora.
And would fuck with me.
Leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Also, I think I quite efficiently went through that fight. I'm pretty happy with myself. Hello?
Where are they?
Is this where the big dang table was?
These creatures.
No.
Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
What happened here? It's hard to make any sense of this mess.
Where is your master? What does he want? Titan!
He wants Titan! Well, I'm facing the wrong way. Shit. Is that all of them? There's got to be something big that comes up now, right? Yeah.
You've caused quite the commotion.
Oh, we're fighting this fella.
But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
I mean, maybe.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield.
Man, he's so much cooler when he has the helmet on.
As long as you don't hold back.
Oh, okay. Wrong buttons.
Too slow.
Yes. Only 30. I'm shocked.
Little trick.
That fuck.
You will
in there.
forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory.
Oh shit!
Gungnir.
Oh,
Watch
sick!
closely, Muthos. Yes.
That's
Yes!
fucking cool.
Nice try.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
What the fuck?
Actually, I wouldn't.
I did not know what that attack was doing.
Too slow.
No. Cool attack.
Still my beating heart. Let's try. Too slow.
Fuck. I need to stop trying to be so clever. Whoa!
That's all ready.
Fucking idiot. Nice. Yeah, 50k.
Enjoying yourself?
Lots, actually. This is great. Thank you. Fuck. What now?
Too slow.
Oh. Sick! That was a really fun fight. I like that. That was so cool. Felt like it went pretty clean as well.
Strong.
No, put the helmet back on. You're cooler with it.
My liege.
That's it? You're done? You've been floating around for that long and you're just done? No, surely not.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
What are your concerns, man? I don't want to mess with this guy. He seems kind of like a big deal. Oh.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
All right. Another big fight this quickly. I'll take it. Or maybe not.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Muthos.
But Muthos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness?
What is it, Bobcat?
Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Oh, that... Make that not show up.
Try it.
Here we go again!
Men. You are as weak as all the rest.
I feel like Clive could have done better than that.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
It's concerned me when Jill's the one in the way. She hasn't been the strongest in primal form. Primal. Icon. Sorry. Wrong game.
Will you be alright?
The phoenix can rend flesh.
That's what it is.
The
Okay,
spirit
Bobcat. Thank
must
you.
recover on its own.
That is good.
I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
It's really confused for a
That
second.
beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece.
So Jill's dead.
All right?
And how is he?
This feels a little too wide for that one.
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
It's a new science? No, of course. Research
Barnabas
must
may
be done
have
in this
severed
field.
nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking.
It's
Putting
just
me to
too
the trouble
wide.
like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake. My boy.
How's it going, Quad?
Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
That was pretty pathetic, Clive, I'm gonna be
Tough,
honest.
A lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive.
But I don't like using the word pathetic, actually.
Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
The fucking mind block thing. That cutscene felt weird. Just because of the one where we died, quote unquote. Just because it seemed so distinctly un-Clive. Like everything he did there.
Right.
Was
Gav said that Otto might know something.
No, you guys didn't make it weird. Clive wasn't acting like the Clive that's been in the entire game.
We're supposed to do our duty when the hills are
No. The photos were fine.
If you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
Dude, I wish it like perfectly encapsulated that emote. Because it would be so good breaking down the wall to that.
Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place.
Agreed.
The more
I would also frame it.
items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
It's one of your most used emotes. I fucking wish I could subscribe to more people, man.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Oh, that's a lot of ability points. No risk, no reward. Is that that's a song I like, I think. I can't remember. I haven't listened to enough of the soundtrack yet. 5,000. I don't know what I'm gonna use all of this for, man. I don't know. I can only have so many equipped. I mean, I know that the whole point is that I'm supposed to have like multiple sets, right? Of stuff, but I don't feel the need to. honestly, I think because of how much I speak in your chat, Bobcat, you could probably predict my top 5 used emotes this year. Like, when all those stats come out, you could probably guess it, like, right now and be 1000% dead on. Hey, Zero. What's up? 4 stripping emotes. Yep. Which ones, though? Probably the leave one. You think the leave one? I guess so. I guess I do use that one a lot in your chat. Whenever I'm whenever I'm leaving. Don't know the names of them. Well, it'll be the wave, the stare. The salute. And then by the end of the year, I wouldn't be surprised if your wave ends up in there. Just because I like using that when welcoming people into your chat. Everywhere else I use the stripping one, though. The sky? Good one, dude! Oh, he's on fire today! I know it looks like I'm just fumbling around, but I'm just waiting for those ads to finish.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
But yeah, if I was able to... If it was reasonable to buy more subs, I'd probably get Cleaves, Jack, and Bit.
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
But already having 4 subs active at any one time, I feel like that's kind of my limit. Paying for Twitch Turbo as on top of that as well. Yeah. Money every month.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary.
Streamer admits to buying subs. Streamer admits to supporting friends.
I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Oh yeah, actually, Wolf as well would be very considerable. I subbed to more people than you probably should, and it's still not all the ones I want. It's not fair! Yeah, Wolf's got a lot of good emotes as well. He's got like 63 emotes or some shit. And they're all good.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Biddle. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, Daughter Dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention.
Yeah, look at them! I like the nod
promising.
one. The nod one's good.
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Song is just so Endwalker. It just constantly. It's because that fucking.
Well,
thank you for the lurk, Zero.
Did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Those two and their bloody side quests. Someone had to go and fetch something every so often. Let's go find it. I really just have ignored this immediately. I wonder if there's any more outfits. There are no more outfits. That stage replay thing is sick. Just purely like in concept. I might change the appearance of this sword because I looked at it in that cutscene and it just looked silly. Rune blade.
Should last you a good while. Anything else?
Never mind, I'll keep this one. I guess just because it's new.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
You two just keep on breaking things.
Break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't.
I like
See?
that it's cutting out of the music like that.
Nope. Nothing.
He definitely did not break it.
All the songs at once. So we press all the buttons. Like this.
Don't do it again. What, are you stupid?
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Clive is now going to fix it by pressing all the buttons. That ought to do it. That sound that it made, it sounded so similar to like
Can you fix it?
setting up a pool table.
No.
You know, when you start a game
Yes.
and all the balls go dum as they go down the ramp.
There. How about now?
Would responds with that
it.
channel point stupid
Sid
response, but I already
it.
wasted them. Oh. Oh.
He more
Well,
than fixed it.
The sentiment
Yeah.
is there.
New music.
Oh, the music is better.
Never heard this one before.
It started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me.
Wow.
I can tell you it's important, though.
It's,
Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Yay! I kind of want to see what's in the orchestron. I haven't been buying any orchestron rolls, but I'm curious. How did Death Stranding go, Bobcat? I'm waiting a period of time before I pester Bo about
Just the two I was
Pacific
looking
Drive.
for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
I saw her get
Actually,
started.
yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
What?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off.
So he is alive.
Left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
Yes!
No.
What?
We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect.
Harder to get into? How
Otto told
much
me
time
what
have you put
happened
into
in
it so
Canva.
far?
What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Because I have heard it takes a while to get... Yeah, okay, that sounds about right.
Though I may
that
be
like
some
it
time.
takes a long time for it to
Then at
click, but
least
if
try
it
to
does
stay
click, then
safe.
you fucking love it. That what I've heard, and not in a it takes
if
X
that
amount of
fails,
hours for it to
try
get
stay
good,
alive, eh?
but like I don't know. I can't really say, I guess, without playing it myself, but that's
Every
just kind of what
moment
I've
I waste
heard.
here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Hey, check this out. God, just stress out everyone in the bar by playing the combat music instead of something chill. Ah, pretty song. Just gotten super annoyed with mechanics, but I want to see what happens. Got you, okay. Are you enjoying the, like, exploring? Like, the strand part of the strand?
Our strength is yours.
It's called Twilight. Hello, Wolf. How's it going? I was just talking to... and Ciro's back. Hey, Viva. Vive. I need to settle on one. Fuck me. Hi, Deacon, as well. Welcome in. How's it going, Raiders? You just missed a big dang story thing. Hey, Above Earth. Welcome, also. It's good to see all of you. Thank you very much for the raid. How was... oh, yeah, you were playing... What? Hang on. Sorry. Yeah, no, I saw you playing that earlier. What is that? What is Girl Genius Adventures in Castle Heterodyne? Why am I watching Twilight on stream? It's like the, welcome in, Andy. How's it going? It's like the what's it called? Fucking funny Subway Surfers, but for FF60. I don't know where I'm going with this. And how was Girl Genius Adventures into Castle Hedge? I shouldn't be questioning that, because I remember the stream that I discovered Wolf in was when he was playing My Little Pony. Now, I'm not sure why I saw someone playing My Little Pony in my recommended tab of Twitch and went, you know what? I'll check that out. Absolutely, I'll check that out. But I did, and I stuck around. Hey, Frog. Welcome. It's an action-adventure game based on a webcomic that's been running forever. Really? I want to look at it. Hang on. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, this isn't what I was expecting at all. Oh, not many people have played it. Okay. 100% completed both MLP games. Yeah, you did multiple MLP games, didn't you? It was a really weird stream to start watching Wolf in, actually. Because not only were you playing My Little Pony, but you also took like a 2 or 3 week break the stream after I appeared. So it was a little surprising. Right. Well, so that I can continue with the story stuff immediately going into next time, I'm going to do some more quiet things. An upgrade. I'm going to do some more side things for the last bit. You went away on holiday. Yeah.
All right, Clive.
It was an interesting choice. Thanks for coming back. I'm glad I did. Thank you again for the raid. Maybe there was no bridges to build for 2 or 3 weeks, but your preferred content. Yeah, well, possibly.
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but
I love that
I saved this posh
so
knob
much.
while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So,
For those
obviously,
who don't know,
I show
every
it to
time
Blackthorn, thinking
I
he'll be
seem to go
impressed,
into Wolf's
only
stream,
for him to go white
he's
as
always building a
sheet and
bridge
quiet as a curl
of some
instead.
kind. For
Try
some
as I
reason.
might, I can't for the life of me
Which
work
I
out what
assume
could've
that
got him
that's all he
upset by
does, is just build bridges.
Seeing as how
I'm off for
Blackthorn
some
opens
food.
up
Good
when
luck with
you're around,
Twilight-themed Subway Surfers. Thank you. Thank you. I
maybe
It should go well. You take care. Thank you again for the raid. And enjoy your food.
Again. Well,
I should be going for
there's
about
no point leaving him to
another
stew.
50 minutes, I think.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Let's do it. Blacksmith, Blues 3, he's upset again. I didn't listen to any of the dialogue, I'm going to be honest. I like how I had one side quest where I was tearing up, by the way. I didn't say, I never admit it at the time, but I was definitely tearing up between that side quest with Osso. Since that, I was considering paying more attention to these, but no, I'm gonna pay attention when it catches my attention, you know?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
Which is why it's a good thing that I never use face cam when playing these kinds of games. And I save it for weird and funky games instead.
And that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Because that means I can hide my emotions away until I feel...
If it weren't the
until
ring,
it's already
and it was
passed.
something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
Which I'm wondering
There are things
if
we'd all rather leave behind,
for the game
but sometimes
after this, if I'm going to put camera on or not.
And sometimes it doesn't.
All the
That's so
pieces are
hard to
there.
understand.
I just need to push myself to try it.
Fine. I'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was...
Coward, you should
work of
stream.
Zoltan.
You should stream your streams of tears like a man. No, because I also think it ruins it for anyone watching. You know? Does that make sense? Like, if there's a big emotional scene, I don't want me just sitting in the corner, blank face. Not my style.
That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring.
I guess I could have a button to show and hide myself whenever I go into a
you?
cutscene, but yeah.
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is...
So it's part being a coward and part...
So what?
Creative decision.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Zoltan?
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
There's so many quests I need to do all of a sudden.
You know he's right.
I can at least do the 2 pluses, right? I'm a bit... I feel like I ended off last time on such a high note.
Where do you reckon old what's his name is then?
Because last stream I ended it off on fighting Svarog, which I was way under leveled for.
Dravost, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right?
And I'm pretty proud of myself for that.
Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravost as soon as you can, yeah?
You got it,
I'll make
August.
sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
There's a part of me that actually wants to go like a little bit extra longer today, like half an hour or an hour or something, because it should be a pretty chill day for me tomorrow. Oh, we're going straight back into combat. Okay, I'm definitely gonna wait for next week. Yeah, I guess next week. Yeah, it'll be next week because I'm doing Baldur's Gate and Terraria on Saturday, and then Sunday is For Honor. So yeah, it'll be next week. I'll be going straight into combat though.
This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why the
Oh, I came to this gate earlier.
Chief's orders.
How you doing, Port? How's it going, dude? I said, how's it going twice.
His say-so.
Welcome in. It's good to see you. Good evening.
Anyway. You look like trouble.
I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You
here,
have my
prick.
gratitude.
Thank you very much for the follow.
Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
I got so many plans.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well,
Hiya.
it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so
How's it
nicely,
going?
I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right.
I punch down this gate.
Don't go starting anything with the chief.
I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Got a big old pile of dishes to take out right now, so you're going to be my background noise. The can do! And I'll do it with pride. Unless it takes for more than like 50 minutes. Or perhaps 80 if I go extra half hour. If one, I decide to go that long, and two, Lonnie doesn't catch me. But what's this whole new area we get to explore now?
So this is Dravosht.
I'm surprised
What's going
we'll
on,
be...
is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad,
unlocking
you have to
things.
shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You
Doing well, did my run in the morning, ate some sausage sauce and mash.
There's a river of
Took my car to maintenance, worked on my drawings. I have effectively redrawn the first character I tried to do when I started drawing on Krita. Ooh, what a productive day!
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate
Good for you, bangers and mash!
It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's.
Nicely done, dude.
Did it when I left.
Is there like a, have you seen a noticeable difference in the characters so far? Sorry, I'm talking over this scene, if anyone's interested. I'm getting all my talking in now before I'm doing like main story stuff. I made beef burgundy on Tuesday and now I have to deal with the consequence.
Mama.
Got ya.
Papa come back yet?
Both bangers and mash, simple as.
You go back inside now.
That became a whole bit during last year's Halloween
Hotter.
stream.
Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion.
Now, whenever Ben and Zombie run into each other, they just say bangers and mash at each other, and that's all.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
That's a good voice.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
That's another name for it? Well, there you go.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
That was a very defensive
We're getting
response.
nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh,
New side quest.
and if you're
Piss
struggling
off.
to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
I want a side quest thing to come up.
Chief, you've got to do something.
Just piss off. All right. Blackthorn, they're happy to hear that you're here.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
Not in so many
As a personal
words.
favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know.
You guys think it's some
What turned the
abandonment
village
thing,
against
right? Like in their time of need, he just left. Yeah.
Dravosht. Zoltan, the burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the
lighting
furnaces,
adjustment in cutscenes throws me off.
as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way.
Could we not bring that
what
here?
I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
Or like teach them the
It
same?
doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravost won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it.
Tato?
It's
Are you
your
okay over there?
decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
Welcome, indeed.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a
Tastes
matter
like
of time
hot?
before we shared them. Let this be another
What
step
does hot
on the
taste
road
like?
to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
Hello, I'm very
You
bored
put
and
it
trying
that
to
way.
find out what game to play. What are the
course.
options?
It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Hit me. I'll give you
Shall I
some.
go and fetch the plans then?
Hot tastes
I know
like
I'm off
cold
by
but
half.
warmer.
I'll be
I
needing
do know
some
what
help,
cold,
though.
cold no, I know what
Building
cold
a furnace
smells
isn't
like.
exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin.
And
I
do.
need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
F comes kicking down the door. I think Tato's on break from XIV at the moment.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Myself. Given no context. So we got Darktide Dragons in Dogma 2, Witcher 3, WoW, and PoE. Well, not WoW. Not Darktide. I would say Witcher 3 or Dogma 2. If I were to pick any of those, it would be Witcher 3 or Dogma 2. Or Hogma, as Rune calls it.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
He's a funny guy, our Rune. Oh, that's not the one I thought I had. I feel like I'm facing the wrong way. Nope. Never thought I'd get this far. Now I have to sell you on it? Fuck! I just wanted to get you interested, not actually through the door. Oh, I thought I perfectly timed that. That'll do. I got so hyped for a second.
It's over.
It's over. I am flying through these levels.
I dare say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows.
I'm trying to remember what level Haley said that she got to by the end.
Faster.
What about FF16? We're talking about FF14, but I mean, yeah, I could tell you all about this game. There is Torgal. There's Torgal in both. Torgal can fly in 14, but not 16.
Time to fight.
Clive never figured out how to make him do that. Exactly. Pet the Torgal. I realized I didn't know, but that emote clove is just it's from the Discord one. It's a Discord icon decoration. I don't think you can buy it anymore, but Ares has it. Ares has a little Torgal on their Discord profile. That's cool. Yeah, but you can't get it now, seemingly, which is less cool. I mean, like, I get it.
What's this all about then?
But I want if I was going to get any Discord decoration, which I probably wouldn't, it would be Torgal.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
F, you're being held hostage now to tell about FF14 and its many awesome DLCs. Else Tato will cry. So, your move, Buster.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Shadowbringer. And that one has Emmett Selk in it. So, good.
Sorry about earlier.
Now we tell him to piss off in response.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
What I can think of when someone says that kind of thing is like,
After
rat
you left,
finger.
I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will
tries
burn
his
hotter
best.
for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of...
I really like the
nights at the end
appreciation for the craft of being a blacksmith that's come in this game.
He's a genius. Plain and simple.
Treating it like any other art form.
Needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first.
I don't know, Port.
And that's not gonna happen.
Is Zoltan like a common name in fantasy? Or I guess just old? This isn't
Well,
just
you know what they
fantasy.
say? Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that.
In this, at
These
this
things take
setting.
time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
Pretty Sparks, what?
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
Being a
See that
smith
you
is
both
is pretty cool. Zoltan
save the cinders
Shive,
till
yes. Yeah, that's the one I was
Alright.
thinking of as well.
It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Is it Chive or Chive? I can't remember. It's been too long. I haven't played The Witcher in so long. Or read the books.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The
Hey,
whole
sneeze.
village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Of course.
Oh, but that reminds me.
I like watching the sparks fly. Oh, pretty sparks. Okay. I think it's, you know, you really have to pour your soul into it. And I think that's cool.
Pick old Cinder.
That's my angle.
How'd you come by this?
What do you mean? How'd you... What's he doing now?
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
We've given him so much space here.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius?
Peter,
And
I'm...
he spent
Oh, there
sleepless
you go,
night trying
Glenn.
to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better
Peter,
get to
I'm
work.
guessing that, like,
I've got a reputation to uphold.
when around a campfire or something, you're the kind of person that just starts throwing things onto the
You
fire
can
to
put
see
up
what
with it
happens.
sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same.
Ooh, some glass. I'll put that
where
on
was
there,
I?
see what happens.
Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
A bit of brick? Why not?
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though.
Let's
Blackthorn's
see
happy.
how this flower
Or as near
reacts
to happy as
differently
he
to
gets.
this flower.
That's good enough for me.
And then starts putting plastic on there and just releasing terrible chemicals. Brick doesn't work well. Glass depends on what kind. I know. My brother was the same. Some adult man told me my cousins to line our fire pit on the beach with rocks. So we did. They heated up and started popping and cracking. And it cut my cousin's foot. Oh my fucking god.
What do I owe the honor?
I mean, you do
for
want
you,
something to, like, isolate the fire, but, I mean, if it's the wrong thing, you're gonna have some problems. Like explosions.
And?
Time is it? Okay, I still got time. Time to go do this quest.
He's a surly soaker.
He's a surly soaker.
The realm's crops are all being harvested early.
Well, then we need to make certain that our seeds last.
Alright. Yeah, the certain things do very much start popping and
Sid.
spitting.
Do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely.
Have you heard of the new...
Is something wrong?
What?
So. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root.
Yeah, it's to help
But they
keep
rarely
the
flower.
fire in place. And
I
if
fear
you
the
want
soil
a
here
good
does not
fire,
agree
you
with
need
them.
either a nice big
However,
chunk of wood or a lot of small
I have a
ones.
solution.
I can't
No
wait to hear
medium,
it.
no medium pieces of wood though. If you put a
going to
if you
marry the
dare try putting a medium piece of wood in there, you're
Morbles.
just
I
not
know,
gonna have
I
a good
know.
time.
But hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting
What
a
is
Morble
satisfying
vine
to
a
see
Morganbeard,
is when you've already
the
got a fire
appendage's
going and you
wealth
put
of
a
vigor-inducing
massive,
nutrients
massive,
might well stimulate the flower
massive
to bloom.
chunk of wood on
endeavour, I
there,
assure you,
and it
is
just
scientifically
withstands
sound.
the heat for so
give you the
long,
vine to prove
and
the
then you
theory.
finally start watching it go. It's like, yes,
You need
you cannot
is a
escape
single
the
vine
flames.
from an ordinary Morble.
I should go set fire to something.
A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, A most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
Oh, sick.
How timely.
Don't set fire to something?
I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do.
Why not?
As do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Not about me. Oh, okay. I'll let you know. Someone call a priest. I'm sure he's fine. Don't worry. Okay, I have to say, the brand looks like one of those shitty tattoos from the Dark Souls character creator. I can't picture it in my head. Cabs, I must slumber, Bedhog. Have fun with 16. Let me know where you leave off. I won't be doing any more story today, so don't worry. You know exactly where I've left off. You'll miss nothing. We are simply chilling now. Have a fantastic sleep. And enjoy your stream tomorrow, because I won't be able to be there for it, because I'm not allowed to be. Angry. Person, man, person.
What will happen to Mid and the others?
He's sleepy. Right, mobile sightings. It's always got to end in a hunt, hasn't it? I just can't help myself. He's called Carrot. The morble's called Carrot. If you should come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of 3 reeds, do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is in truth another root vegetable entirely. An exotic species of morble that uses a modified carrot-like vine to lure its prey close before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation to her advantage. Okay, where is it? Whispering Waters, Rosaria. 3 reeds. Three reeds. Right, everyone keep an eye out for a carrot, okay? No. I always get Giga slowdown. Specifically when loading into Rosaria. So it's gonna be down there somewhere. Looking for a carrot. Those are regular flowers. Yeah, death blossoms. That's fine. Crabs! Man, it's been so long ago since I was running through this area for the first time.
Time to fight.
Like, this area is like holds significance in my head. No crab here. Oh. I see. None of that looks like a carrot. Oh, he's fucking huge.
Couldn't have been just any more, could it? All right then.
Whoa. I'm really bad. Right, let's just go. That counts? I'm shocked. No, I'm gonna get hit by these. Fuck it. I'm just going for it. Alright, it happened anyway. Perfect! Actually fucking perfect. So fucking perfect! I couldn't have asked for something better than what I just got. What?
Nice try.
I'm just here listening to Clive take the most daunting shit of his life as I strut a ball. Fucking what are you? Right. That fucking comment, dude. That's so stupid. $70,000 damage. God damn.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
That was fun.
Sid, I can't help but notice that
His
you're
shirt
such a
and
little
socks
twitcher
off
in
for
a
that.
most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect
Shut up.
the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Should they be doing that?
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled.
Yay,
You
the
must
heals
accept
do even
this
more
vial as
healing.
Thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
It's such a worthwhile upgrade. Well, probably. Please, sir, can I have some marble? I did not notice the quest until right now. Consumable potency maximized. That's it. That's all the upgrade. That's the last upgrade. I really am getting towards the end of this game. You obtained a file of invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last even longer. All right. I believe we had Oh, no, there's one or two more. I think there's two more of those quests. I hope I can get both of them done. What? I can go in here? Oh, okay. Never mind. I know I cannot.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Yeah, because if I can get both of these quests done, these, like, unlock quest whatevers, then next week I can start and jump right into the big moment. I don't know what the big moment will be, but I suppose we'll find out.
Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours.
Thank you.
All done?
I feel like you get too many talismans and such for the number you can equip. Does that make sense?
Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
It feels like the game's so ready for so much more
herself into an early grave.
Inventory management and stuff.
Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard.
She's also in two places at once.
Will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
What away?
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Oh, thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Let's do it. I don't like that the quest is called Tears of Mercy. I feel like this is going to be very emotional.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I feel like it's not dedication.
When it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy.
Somebody she used to know?
It's the only thing strong enough.
Who knew a song that could get across that emotion?
Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will.
I'm excited to go to bed.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much.
Nice and comfy and warm.
I can make the draft if
Rest
you can
up.
Bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass.
Is this going to be another
Bring
hunt?
One of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients.
But you couldn't
are ready
pick, so you're playing Helldivers again. So you gave me 5 options, and then chose one of not those options.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Has something happened with Helldivers recently? I've seen a few people jumping back on it. Or is just enough time passed since the initial burst that now people are like, oh, I should jump back on Helldivers. That was a really nice time of the year where fucking everyone wanted to play Helldivers. That was really nice. I enjoyed it. Like, if I had so much as opened the game,
Taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales.
certain people would immediately jump in and be like, hey, let's play. And that was a cool feeling. You don't get that very often. I'm realizing there's a third quest of this kind now. So I'm probably not going to do all of them.
Come, my children.
Yeah, the rebuff weapons and it's fun again. Also, my friend just asked, hey, want to commit crimes on books? Got you. So it's a little bit of both then.
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time for
Both for just enough time has passed and also they've touched it up again. Sorry, I just saw this goblin and I couldn't help myself. I was totally going to ignore him, but the way he was stood there. I couldn't not. Here we go.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
What spiders have you seen that haven't been, Clive? It was a pain in the ass to hard levels for a while, like not in a fun way. Now you can kill shit again. Okay. I never got that far. I think I only got like 20 hours in total on the game. But I never expected to, it's not my style, so I never expected to like get giga hours on that game. The fact I played it at all was honestly a bit of a surprise. But I did, and I had a lot of fun. My first drop was like, drop in the creek was on like the hardest thing I could do at the time. Shit was wild. Got you. I know a couple of people who did that. And
Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
It's a very cool way of doing things. So I'll turn this in and then I'll call it. Hello. After we get past all the following dialogue.
Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Talia's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
Yeah, but they're dying regardless. Unfortunately. I want to know who he is.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
Like a mentor? Mayhaps?
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
Let's hear it, Taya.
The man you helped today was my mentor.
Spot
back in
on.
the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
It's so good, right, F? I can't wait to finish this game when I can freely listen through the music whenever I want. Right now, I'm just like, I'm listening to the 3 Titan songs and that's it. I'm not going anywhere else. Though, I've been realizing more and more how much of it is like just FF14 music, which is great. But like the sad version of this song,
Cole said it was
of the hideout song that was playing here, very much just had the Endwalker motif in it, which was great, but it kept catching me off guard. There was when I started the stream actually, and I stopped Spotify, I stopped listening to FF14 music, and then loaded into the game. I was like, what? Why has my Spotify just started playing again? Totally threw me off.